Let me get this, and boom, there we go.
Are we live?
We are live. So, good morning to you. Happy Friday. It is Friday.
All day.
All day, yeah. So, supposed to have the online funeral today, but we've bumped it a week
Next week.
next week. And today I will put out on Facebook the Ernie memorial page. So that's kind of where people can watch it from Facebook. And
I
yeah,
have a big cup of coffee. My mom remembered that they bought me one last year.
are you supposed to write on that? What does that say? Oh, yeah. It would be better if it was clear because then people could see it and know when they
No,
were
they
safe to
shouldn't be
talk to
that
you.
close to me unless I've had my whole cup of coffee.
That's probably true. Now, when she says a whole cup of coffee, she doesn't just mean that.
Like a cup, like a literal 8-ounce cup.
Yes. Morning, Jeff. TGIF. I like that. That rhymes.
I still need a haircut really badly. I'm hoping that my wonderful Sylvan Lake friends will, nice mug, not yours. You meant this one.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
I'm hoping some of my Sylvan Lake friends will be able to see me in a week or so and do me
A haircut?
do me a good haircut.
Yeah. Because unfortunately in Mexico, there's not a tremendous number of people that we've found that can do a decent hair.
I do have a good hairdresser. She cuts it shorter and shorter every time because she likes it spiky on me. I am not a fan.
Yeah.
I don't wear it really spiky, but right now it is just poofy and full.
Morning, Lori. Good morning, Victor.
Morning, Victor. How are you this morning? I can't wait till your big party on, excuse me, on the 1st.
So, good news today. The CDC revised they updated their statistics on how many people are going to die from the coronavirus. Originally, 4%. That's what they said. Now it's 0.26%. That doesn't take into effect all of the people that have had it.
I'm going to interrupt you. Good morning, Lori and Glenda and Allison. We've already said good morning to Victor.
So not really happy that these people have pretty much destroyed the world's economy to make a point. So, and the point I think is just to see how oblivious we are, and we will just do whatever they say. And boy, that really irks me. It irks me.
Really, it's so hard to tell. That kind of stuff bugs you. You hide it so well.
It really bugs me. So yeah, I'm really thinking that these governments need to all be voted out and replaced with common sense. But you also have to fire the bureaucrats. So yes, good morning, Glenda. And Glenda's in Texas.
My nose is cold. It's so cold down here.
It's a gray day. No wind. But it's gray. Is it rained yet?
It's 11 degrees. Yeah, my mom's shoes got wet. Remember she said? She left her shoes outside this morning.
Yeah.
It's 11 degrees.
11 in Mexico means that everybody's wearing winter coats in the morning at the bus stop. Everybody's like, ah. And they're wearing the same winter coats that we would wear here, so like minus 20. So yeah. It's craziness. So yeah, this whole COVID thing, kind of getting upset about it.
Really? Just starting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Estelle.
Good morning. You are one of our favorite people too.
Yes, you're legit, man. Legit.
It's raining here too.
Where?
Jeff's place.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not too far away. I mean, it's about half an hour's drive-ish.
From here, yeah, I think so. With that new Henday, it's pretty quick.
It is really cool. Edmonton is it's a fairly large city. It's about 1 million people. But they've got this road that goes all the way around town, and you can just hop on it and just zoom everywhere you want and just kind of hop in as you go along.
I have been told that my driver's license should be mailed out to me today. So I might get it next week.
Nice.
And then I can legally drive once my quarantine is over. So that's perfect.
I don't know why the hell we're quarantining. I mean, if it's 0.26.
Because we're told to, and we're going to obey, and you're not going to...
But we're going to obey? See, we went for a walk yesterday. Now, we're out in the middle of the country. We didn't see anybody. But as I'm walking out there, I'm just looking at how beautiful and amazing it is, and then realizing I'm trapped. I'm trapped. So yeah, but today it's a good day to be trapped because it's cold and wet.
Your comment is very true,
Which,
Victor. We will have to learn how to live with this, but we will absolutely have to go out and start working eventually. The economy recover will be it'll be slow. You're right. It
yeah,
will be a slow recovery, unfortunately. And Lori, quit bragging. Only we're allowed to do that. Only we're allowed to do that when we're in Mexico. And I just read Jeff's comments, just like your wedding vows, John. Obey. Morning, Jamie.
yes. So it is. It's just getting very frustrating for many people. I mean, it's not just us, obviously. And there are people who have it way worse than we do because we at least are be able to be trapped in a basement. There are people that don't have a basement to be trapped in. So they've been trapped in
We're not trapped. We are
cardboard boxes.
comfortable here, a little on the cool side.
Yeah, so that's, yeah.
We are comfortable. We're eating well between the meals that people have brought here. My brother and his wife live in Sherwood Park, and they brought Chinese food last night. So we
That's
got
good.
to have some Chinese food last night. My daughter Mackenzie is doing a lot of grocery shopping for us, so she's bringing us pretty much whatever. John got some pepperonis the other day. I might have been able to get some wine.
Yeah, you got to have your wine.
Yeah, well, so do you apparently, with an H.
Yeah, I do. So yeah, that's pretty much all we had to talk about today. I guess there's people that have been wondering how we got to Mexico, and I thought we discussed it. But apparently there are people that want to know how we got to Mexico. Did we talk about that today?
Go ahead.
You can. Well, for me, I was working in Red Deer, and there was Ruben and Dahlia were the names of the couple that were there. They were there on a student visa. They were working, and
that doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah, it does.
People don't try to cheat the system.
Yeah, they do. But they were talking about Puerto Vallarta, and just in my heart, I knew that we were supposed to move to Mexico. So I called Chris and said, "Yeah, I'm supposed to move to Mexico," and she says, "That's funny. No, 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 no." For 2
I might have
years,
said no a bit.
For 2 years, we would have total strangers come up to us and say, "You need to be in Mexico." And she just could not get it in her head. We went to a trade show, and she's like, "I can't even imagine our children growing up in Mexico, blah, 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 blah." And this kid who's probably 15 years old was at our booth, and he's like, "I'm from Puerto Vallarta. I grew up there. It's an amazing town for kids to grow up in." Christian's like, "Get lost, kid. This is real."
I did not really tell him to get lost.
Yeah, you did.
Sure thought it.
You said get lost.
To the kid?
Yeah, you
never
did.
Would be that rude.
You were that rude. Because
might have been. I was getting kind of ticked at that time.
She was getting ticked. So then she said, I'm going to stop saying no and just start listening. And within 24 hours, she says, we're supposed to move to Mexico. So that was, and in that time frame too, my dad had died. And that was kind of the kick in the pants that I needed. So that was January 2002 that my dad passed away. And I just said to the family, you know what, guys, we got to stop saying eventually we're going to do this thing and just start. Because that was the thing that kicked me in the pants was my dad. When my stepmom called and said that my dad had died, he couldn't be dead because he hadn't done these things that he said he was going to do. And he said he was going to buy a boat and take my kids up and down the coast. And he hadn't done that. So when she said, your dad's dead, I'm like, no, he's not. So about the third time, Christie says, I don't think she'd joke about something like that. So, yeah, that was kind of the beginning. And I mean, but for me, my life has been like that. I mean, the day I met Christie, I knew I was going to marry her. The day we drove into Sylvan Lake, I knew we were going to find a house. When I was 13, I had something happen. mean, my life has been these major moments in time, and Mexico's the best thing I think that's happened to our family for many, many reasons. I mean, I look at how expensive stuff is here in Canada. We live very well in Mexico,
Yeah.
especially compared to here. I mean, in Dallas, oh my goodness. I think the prices are the same in Dallas. I mean, they said $4. So it's $4 American to buy like a bag of chips in Dallas at Target. And here it'd be $4 too, or you can get two for $7 if you have a sale. But obviously it's 35% more in the States, which is funny because I have Canadians say to me, but I'm a poor Canadian and I have to pay 35% more to buy a house in Mexico, where, whatever market you go into, it's always US dollars. So just remember, a $4 bag of chip in Dallas, $4 bag of chip in Canada, and that'd be 40 pesos.
In Vallarta.
Yeah, if 40 pesos. I think probably 30 pesos.
It depends on what you get, but yeah.
Unless you're buying a US bag of chips, then you're paying like 90 pesos.
Still, then it works out to be about the same price.
Yeah.
So then it's really not crazy
Yeah.
when you think about it for an imported thing. So, yeah, no, it is definitely a cheaper place to live and warmer.
It is warmer. I mean,
and my grandbabies are there.
If it was
crazy,
if it was like Mexico's weather in Canada, I'd probably be okay with it. Maybe not. Not with what's happened in Canada. We would be so active politically. We would just be like a mess.
So glad.
Because in Mexico, I'm not legally allowed to be involved in politics, which is funny because they don't mind taking my taxes. And the whole reason that Mexico made it so the foreigners couldn't buy fee simple along the border and the coast was because of what happened with Texas and no taxation without representation, which is what I get because they like taking my money, but they don't care if I say anything.
Are we done? Are we done your whining? Don't you ever complain about my wine again when you do all this whining?
Yeah, okay. So that's how we got to Mexico. Mexico, best thing that ever happened.
Yeah, so it'll be in September. The end of September will be 17 years that we've been there full time.
Yes, and it has been a journey and a treat. We've met some incredible people who've taught us how to live, and it's good. So what else?
Anywhere else? We've had good days and bad days, and
what else? What else can we talk about here?
I don't know. You said a lot.
I did. So you say something now about wine.
Terry, did we ever answer your question? Did we ever finish the story? Because I know you had asked
the border guard.
About the border guard. You finished it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously being here and in quarantine, not a lot can happen because we're not supposed to be doing anything. So,
but I did figure out with Shay and Matt having driver's licenses here, we can go for a drive. Just go for a drive because I need to do something.
He's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I went and forced her to go for a walk yesterday, which was great. But because we're at a higher elevation, it's like 3,000, 3,500 feet here. Obviously, the oxygen is a little different for me. So yesterday, it was a little bit of tougher walk.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, but you're used to it, I think.
I don't have any lung issues though. It doesn't. Even going to Mexico City doesn't bother me. I don't get out.
Yeah, Mexico City, I really get out.
Well, it's between being so high and being so smoggy.
Yeah,
Mexico City is hard on his lungs, but we love the city, so we keep going.
Yes, Mexico City is the bomb. It is one of the top 10 cities in the world, and everybody needs to go. If you get to Vallarta and you can buy your ticket in advance, you can get return for $100.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and it's an amazing city, and it's when you're flying over it, it just goes on and on and on and on.
And there's so much to see. There's so much history, of course.
Yes.
There's pyramids and
Xochimilco,
which is amazing. It's the waterways that they used to have, and so now they have these party boats on it, and you go on a boat And then there's other people on boats, and they're having celebrations of whatever, or just enjoying the little cruise. And there's other boats that are on there that you can pay. So there's some with music, some with food, some with snacks, some with drinks. It's just a hoot.
And they're growing things on these patties that are in there. I mean, they've been grown on for hundreds and hundreds of years.
So there's still people that are living there. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool. There's even a couple of places where you can get off and go to the washroom or whatever. And
if you're going to do it on Sunday, because that's kind of the party day. And you do Coyoacan on the same day, which would kind of be like White Ave, if you know Edmonton, as a city. Very eclectic and fun. It's a fun, great town. And the 2 times that we've been there, we have seen people we know.
In this busy little bustling center. And
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, because I think in Mexico City, in that area, something like 30 million people, almost the population of Canada, lives in this metropolitan area. And the museums are fantastic. And the shopping is amazing. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Terry just said, I dreamt of your mom and how blessed she is at how your dad took such care of her and made sure she was taken care of. I would love to be with you all of this time. She shared pictures with me. Your dad was sure an honorable man. Dad, hugs and love. Yeah, absolutely. He was truly amazing. He truly, truly was a great, great dad.
Yeah, he built this
And it's not just one of those things that people say after they die. It's true.
It is true.
And the comments that the little condolences and stuff that we've received from people, they all say the same thing. Even people that knew my dad when we were kids. They all, they all say the same thing. He was just a nice guy. He was friendly, quiet. He had a stupid, terrible sense of humor that made everybody laugh.
Yeah.
He just was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very blessed with my in-laws. I mean, I love them. They're great.
Yeah.
So,
pretty awesome.
I'm one of the few people that want their in-laws or wanted their in-laws to live with them or close to them. In Mexico. It would have been great.
Yeah, we're still trying to get my old Wheezy down there.
Yeah.
My mom, everybody calls her Wheezy.
Yeah.
Wheezy and Ernst, were their kind of weird little nicknames that they gave each other, I think.
I don't know.
They were a strange couple. Morning,
Good
Linda.
Morning, Linda.
And Linda knows she's been a part of this family for a long, long time. She's one of my aunts.
Yeah. So I think we're done. I can't think of anything else today. Unless she always says to me, whenever you say that, I've got all of these things I want to say. So today, we're going to wait for her to say all of these amazing, wonderful things.
I've already said amazing, wonderful things. I beat you to the punch today.
Wow. Okay. Well, then I guess we're done. So we will see you to Monday.
Maybe
tomorrow.
But the problem is, I'm gonna be honest right here. In Bucerias, when we were doing this, it was 10 o'clock our time. Here it's 9. It's a little more of a struggle for me to get up, have my relaxing coffee, get my makeup on, get beautiful.
The bedroom is darker than our bedroom is, and we have blackout blinds.
So we don't really realize when we wake up sometimes that it's later than we thought. And then we have to hurry up and get ready. And John's like, hurry up, it's almost 9 o'clock. You have to hurry up.
She's like, you think this just happens? I need to put stuff on my face.
Some of us work at this beauty.
Yes.
And others just don't care.
I don't care. Yeah.
Terry says, so do it at 10. We'll see. Maybe Saturday. Maybe we'll do it at 10 tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll surprise y'all. See if you show up.
So guys, be kind to one another. Don't touch each other's faces. Just love each other. You touched
my face. And you now every time, don't touch anybody's face.
Yeah, but I need just touching my face. It's disgusting.
My hands are clean.
So we will probably see you. Well, we will definitely see you Monday. Maybe see you tomorrow.
And if we do see you tomorrow, it will definitely be at 10.
Have a fantastic Friday, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
And Terry, big baby, hi.